Ever wondered how to squeeze more power into your daily ride? Well, there's a whole world of options out there, and today we're going to introduce three of the most popular ways to do just that: turbocharging, procharging, and supercharging. These are all methods of forced induction, which simply put, is all about getting more air into your engine's combustion chamber. More air means more fuel can be burned, and more fuel burned equals more power. Turbocharging uses exhaust gases to spin a turbine which forces air into the engine. On the other hand, procharging is driven by the engine's crankshaft and provides a steady power increase across the entire RPM range. Finally, we have supercharging, a method that offers instant power increase but can be less fuel efficient. Intrigued? Let's dive deeper into the world of forced induction. The power boost you choose could transform your daily driver into a road-beasting machine. Imagine a power boost that kicks in like a lightning bolt. That's turbocharging for you. Turbocharging is a method of forced induction that uses exhaust gas to spin a turbine and compress air before it enters the engine. This compressed air allows for more fuel to be burned in the combustion chamber, giving you a significant power increase. It's like adding a shot of adrenaline to your engine. The surge is dramatic, the acceleration exhilarating. One of the major pros of turbocharging is improved fuel efficiency. Because turbochargers use exhaust gas, a byproduct of combustion, they essentially recycle energy that would otherwise be lost. This makes turbocharged engines more efficient than their naturally aspirated counterparts, especially at high speeds. Another pro is the significant power increase. Turbochargers can increase an engine's horsepower by 50% or more. This is why turbocharging is often associated with sports cars and racing. It's all about that sudden power surge, the thrill of feeling your back pressed against the seat as your car rockets forward. But let's not forget the cons. One common issue is turbo lag, the delay between pressing the accelerator and feeling the turbo kick in. This can be disconcerting, especially in situations where instant power is needed, like overtaking on a highway. Another downside is the potential for engine damage. Turbochargers generate a lot of heat and put a lot of stress on the engine. If a turbocharger is improperly installed or used, it can lead to serious engine damage. That's why it's so important to have a turbocharger installed by a professional and to listen to your engine. If it starts making unusual noises, or if your car's performance changes, it might be time to have it checked out. Turbocharging offers a thrilling ride, but it's not without its pitfalls. It's like a roller coaster. The highs are thrilling, the lows can be scary. But if you're a car enthusiast who loves the feeling of power and speed, turbocharging might just be the perfect power boost for your daily driver. Want a power boost that's more constant? Procharging could be your answer. Imagine a power boost that provides a steady stream of performance, like the consistent rhythm of your favorite tune. That's what procharging offers. Unlike turbocharging, which can give you a sudden jolt of power, procharging is more about consistency. It's like a reliable friend who's always there when you need them. You see, procharging works by delivering power directly to the engine. This means it puts less strain on the engine compared to turbocharging. It's like a long-distance runner, pacing themselves to ensure they can keep going for the duration of the race. This can be particularly beneficial in a daily driver, where you want a power boost that's both reliable and consistent. But of course, every silver lining has a cloud. While procharging offers a more consistent power delivery, it might not give you the kind of dramatic power increase that turbocharging can. It's akin to a steady drumbeat versus a crashing cymbal. Both have their place in the orchestra of engine performance, but they offer different experiences. Moreover, procharging needs regular maintenance to keep it in top shape. It's like a high-performance athlete. It needs a good diet and regular exercise to ensure it performs at its best. So, if you're considering procharging your daily driver, bear in mind that it may require a bit more attention than other power boost options. So, is procharging the right choice for you? Well, that depends on what you're looking for. If you want a power boost that's reliable and consistent, then procharging could be the way to go. But if you're after a dramatic increase in power and don't mind a bit more strain on the engine, then turbocharging might be more your speed. Procharging is like the reliable workhorse of power boosts. It may not always steal the limelight, but it's always there, steadily doing its job. And in the end, isn't that what you want from a daily driver? A reliable, steady performer that's always ready to go when you are. Craving immediate power at your fingertips? Supercharging might just hit the spot. It's the automotive equivalent of a shot of adrenaline. Supercharging your daily driver can provide an instant power increase with no wait time for the boost to kick in. It's like having a sprinter's explosive speed right under your hood. Unlike turbocharging, which requires exhaust gases to spool up the turbine, supercharging relies on a belt connected to the engine's crankshaft. This means that the moment you step on the gas, the supercharger is in action, giving you that immediate throttle response. It's like flipping a switch and getting a power boost on demand. This lack of lag is particularly beneficial when overtaking on highways or accelerating out of corners. However, it's not all roses with supercharging. There's a saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch, and this holds true for superchargers. The immediate power increase comes at the cost of decreased fuel efficiency. The supercharger, being directly connected to the engine, is always in operation, even when you're idling or cruising at steady speeds. This continuous operation burns more fuel, which might have you visiting the gas station more often than you'd like. Another potential downside is the risk of overheating. Superchargers can generate a significant amount of heat, especially when pushed hard. If not properly managed through sufficient cooling, this excess heat can lead to engine damage, turning your power boost into a costly repair bill. In essence, supercharging offers the thrill of instant power, the joy of immediate throttle response. It's the answer for those who seek instant gratification from their daily driver. But remember, it comes with its own set of challenges: decreased fuel efficiency and potential for overheating. It's a trade-off, a balancing act between power and practicality. With supercharging, you get instant gratification, but it comes with its own set of challenges. So the question remains, are you willing to pay the price for power? So, turbocharging, procharging, or supercharging, which one is for you? Now that we've explored each of these power boost options, it's time to weigh the pros and cons. Let's start with turbocharging. It's all about efficiency, using exhaust gases to deliver that extra power. With the potential for great mileage and a significant increase in horsepower, this could be the one for you if you're looking for a balance of power and economy. However, the dreaded turbo lag might be a deal breaker if you're after immediate response. On to procharging. This is your option if you're after a steady increase in power throughout your rev range. It's a less complex system to install, and it doesn't have the lag associated with turbocharging, but remember, it's not as efficient and it might not deliver that punch you want at lower revs. And finally, supercharging. This is for the thrill seekers. It gives you immediate power boost right from the start with a hard-hitting performance. But it's important to note that this comes at a cost, both financially and in terms of fuel efficiency. When considering which power boost is right for you, there are a few factors to keep in mind. Your driving habits play a significant role. Are you a weekend warrior looking for a thrill, or do you need a daily driver that won't break the bank at the fuel pump? Your budget is another key factor. While all these options will set you back some money, turbocharging and supercharging will generally be more expensive, both up front and in terms of maintenance. Mechanical knowledge is also important. If you're planning on doing the installation yourself, you should consider that turbocharging and supercharging are more complex and might require professional assistance. Above all, remember that any power boost should be done responsibly. Consider your vehicle's capabilities and your skills as a driver. Power is nothing without control. Remember, the best power boost is one that suits your needs and respects your ride. Boosting your ride's power can be exhilarating, but it's not a decision to make lightly. We've delved into the adrenaline-fueled world of power boost options today, exploring the surge of turbocharging, the steady performance of procharging, and the instant gratification of supercharging. Each option has its own unique charm and potential to transform your daily driver into a road beast. Remember, the choice between turbocharging, procharging, and supercharging isn't a simple one-size-fits-all. It's a decision that should be based on your driving style, car model, and personal preferences. It's essential to do your research thoroughly, weigh the pros and cons, and consult with professionals who understand your vehicle's dynamics and your driving needs. After all, the ultimate goal is to enhance your driving experience without compromising safety or reliability. Whether it's turbocharging, procharging, or supercharging, choose wisely and drive responsibly.